Science to technology. I hope audio and video is working correctly and you guys can basically look at me and hear me without any issue. So I'm waiting for incognito window to play back, so I'll have proper confirmation. Let's see how that goes. Waiting for it. Yep. And you guys can basically look at me and hear me. Okay, yeah, done. Liked your thumbnail photo. Yeah, it's a real one. I actually traveled to the High Court, so it's not made up or downloaded. It's like it's me actually there. So that is there. High Court, yeah. Apparently that is no longer in my bucket list. I have actually done that. So financial book. Again, I do not understand that book. That's why I'm not endorsing it or talking about it. Because again, it could be a bad book, but like I did not get a good vibe from it. So that's why I said like Lifestyle Investor. That's the book name, Lifestyle Investor. But again, I did not get a good vibe from it. That's like, and I could not understand. Again, it could be all on me. I may be having a hard time understanding what he's talking about, but like it did not give me the warm fuzzies. All other books did. That's why I talked about them. This one did not. So that's the reason why I did not talk about it. Like the thumbnail video, High Court. Okay. All things considered, I'm gonna go ahead with the stream. So, yep, a big event did happen, and if you have watched last week's stream, I talked about like that day itself I had gotten notice and all that. So basic fundamental, there were total 3 cases. 2 were filed by my opponent, 1 was filed by me. One I was filed by me was like I won, like what I wanted to get with a penalty, but I did got what I wanted. That happened last year August. That happened, the end. District court, done, go home. After that, opponent did not accept that answer and went to High Court. So that's what happens. Basically, once you have basically cleared the district court, you are not happy with the judgment, you can go to High Court. They went to High Court. I also went to High Court. Again, the lawyer specified that the case actually has been going on from last August. It's just that they did not inform us because it was not needed. They only informed me because this was needed. I actually needed to be there. And again, generally in High Court, it's far less involved compared to what it is in basically district court. District court, you have to be there. High court, it's more like lawyer between lawyer, like lawyer firing missiles at each other. So you do have to understand it's a bit different. Again, unless case is a bit tricky, generally that's what is needed, so to say. And this was a big event, and hopefully, knock on wood, I had like first time face-to-face talk with my lawyer, and I got a good feeling from it. But he flat out made sure that I understood that while the judgment, likelihood of judgment being undone is almost zero, that he's like, bro, I got this. Your judgment will not be undone, but there will be financial consequences. This judge specifically does that. Like he just does that. Like it is what it is. He's gonna do it. So he made sure that we are ready for it. It's tragic. And again, that actually removed most of my will, simply because now I'm scared that if they actually get even a little bit of money from this, and again, God help, it's a lot of money. Again, where would we pay from? But let's say we did, they might even actually go to Supreme Court just to get even more money. So that does what you call tragic, for lack of a better word. So that did happen. Although there was a confusion that last week, again, I filed a case, I won the case, they went to High Court. They had total 2 cases. 1 case was done, like we tried to do as much damage mitigation as possible, but it was okay. The second one, which was like, which could have sent me to jail, we just got acquitted last August. Basically, year before that, I won the case. This week, I defended the case, and I was ba izzat bari kiya jata hai, as in like you are acquitted of all charges, and that was last August, as in August 2025. August 2024, I won the case A that was filed by me. This August, I defended the case that was filed by opponent, and that case was again challenged. That I got the letter. But here's the deal. What actually happened, again, this lawyer explained to me, is that not all judgments are done by court lawyer. Many times, court magistrate can also do that. So again, to expedite process, depending on the complexity of the problem and all that, it's not necessary for judge to be involved in all cases. Magistrate also has legal authorities. Now, assume you are not happy with the judgment a magistrate did. You cannot directly go to high court. You have to go to court first. So that's the step. That's why that district court case is now open again. Although what will happen into that, I do not know. So that part is a messy thing. So let's see what happens. And yes, so Excel in math got treated like language example of. You said in Excel. You said to excel in math, you gotta treat it like language for by example of Neil Rice. Yeah, it's a very logical way of looking at it, and like it's very simple. It's just that people who are good at mathematics, they are not good at mathematics because of this. They are good at mathematics because they practice a lot. Like there was like a recent, not even recent, like for a few years there have been studies after studies. It's like why the heck, like Asian people, kids are so smart in math. They are not. Like their IQ is exactly the same, if not lower. So how the heck they are? Because their parents actually force them to do the homework, while you have the native population is just like lol, lol. So it's just that if you keep working at, like again, it's one of the same saying. It's like talent will lose to hard work if talents does not do the hard work. That's the same point. It's not intelligence. Basically, it's practice. Like again, for me, the biggest skill set I have is two of them. First, I can speak. Second, I can speak in two languages, Hindi and English. Now, again, for an native English speaker, that will not be an issue. But the first one would be. There are a lot of people who can speak in multiple language, but communication, specifically with deep, scientific, complicated topics, it's difficult. It takes a very complex thing. But then, how did I got it? Practice. Years of it, decades of it. It's not one day, it's not 2 days, it's years. Like section of my life. That's how much time I have put into the ability to A, communicate, B, communicate in two language. And that's the primary reason why this channel exists. This does not make that much money. This channel, in contrast to my main Hindi channel, there is no contrast. Again, that channel is 200, how big is that right now? Let me look into it. View, hold on, your channel, yeah, it's 361,000 subscriber, and this one is barely what, 20,000 maybe, not even 20 practically speaking. So you can see that like there is only one reason why I'm running this channel is simply because so I can maintain my English vocabulary. Now if I do not do that, kaput, the end, this is like what, 14,500. So financially this does not make sense to put so much effort. But again, I know if I do not speak English on a daily basis, I'll forget it very quickly. Like it's horrifying how quickly people can forget the learned skill set. Like it takes years to learn, but 5 minutes to forget. So to make sure that does not happen to me, I do put that effort, so to say. So yeah, same goes with other skills also. Basically math, communication, science and all that. It's just practice. It's like it sounds cliche, but it sounds cliche because it's logical. That's the only thing that works. Everything else is if this then that. Like practice, hard work, grinding. Basically keep grinding it, you will become better. Now of course it does require you to have more and more challenging ideas to deal with, so you can actually improve, but it can be done. So yeah, as to the court, now this court is a bit different. Like when you are talking about district court also has a lot of benches. High court has a boatload of benches. So I actually had the idea in my brain that high court is like one panel. No, like there are rooms after rooms, and again Ranchi High Court is India's largest complex of its nature. Basically High Court of Ranchi was very small building, but this time they were refreshing it. They refreshed it in like 2023, I think. And they're like, we need a new complex to build this structure. So they built India's largest courthouse, as in like the amount of surface area it has. It's like a giant circle in the, what you call, map. Like if you go in Google Map, Ranchi High Court, it's a giant disk. That's how big it is. Like size of a big university, like big. It's very big. So fundamentally, it's a different ball game. Basically, in district court, you can just walk in. In high court, that's not how it works. There are a lot of police. You have to first write it down who you are, your phone number, your identity, and then it's like, which lawyer you are meeting to. And then like I find out, like I had to call the lawyer. It's like, where are you? It's like, where? This is a huge complex. If I have to search by leg, I'll be dead. So it's like, okay, this is where we are. And I'm not joking. There are battery powered golf cart, basically, a Toto golf cart, those sort of vehicle inside the courtroom. So you can move from one place place to another. Like there is like two major buildings, like you have two auxiliary buildings and one central block. Central block is where the courthouses are, and it's in 3 floors. So you have A, B, C. Again, there is escalator. You can reach most places without walking too much. And god damn, it's a very modern system. Like even though it's in Jharkhand, which is like not known for like, GG amenities, but damn, that again, it's a very recent thing, very fresh. So everything about it was like damn. And they put some money into it, like 1,000 crore, like serious money into it to make that courthouse. Latest and greatest. There is a live stream of that courthouse also available. Although not on my room, not my room, I'm saying my court. My court was like number 3, and the court number 11 apparently does a regular live stream. And again, they do stream a lot. Again, for other lawyers to study it and all that. And sometimes it does require that. Again, why it is, that's up to them, but like you can easily watch it. Like I was inside that type of room. That room has been Control-C, Control-V'd multiple times. So time and money, good evening. Yeah, the amount of time and money is being wasted. Like it, ironically, this may be a good news, but like I broke because I'm, tired. It's like actually starting to scare me. It's like, is it that's my life come down to? It's like, oh, what did Anupam Vipul did? Just fought court battle till he did. It's like, it's just tiring. Like I lost that will because again, even if let's just assume the lawyer does amazingly, there is a financial loss. And again, year loss. Again, this should have been over, but again, High Court. And now I will always have the fear, what if they go to Supreme Court? And on top of that, the other case, which again, magistrate to court firing, there is a very good chance if that case does not go against it, they will go to, High Court. So that does, tax me out, so to say. It's like, it's really, really tiring, like really tiring. Like I'm running, like, hanging on by a thread, practically speaking. Like, because again, I thought like, bro, like court case is draining enough. Like sorting out all 3 cases took 4 years. And after that, still. Professor, you are repeating the same thing you repeated in the Hindi stream. If you have nothing of like, think through, man. Like almost every question you are asking is now sounding like, give me a cheat code to life. Like there is no cheat code to it. Andy Frey, you typed something and it's like you removed it. Is it good to find a girl in Central Asian countries that have good laws and don't believe in feminism? Yeah, everybody gets effed by that. Go to, again, that's why I said, do not listen to me, do not listen to what you want to believe. Go to family court. You think Vietnamese girls are better? Go to Vietnam family court. You think Thai girls are better? Go to Thailand family court. You think Indian girls are better? Go to Indian family court. 150 countries are effed at the same way. Again, different countries and different journey level. Basically, some are completely effed, others are like, 70% effed, some are like, it's basically a train that is going to shift delete itself, and just different coaches are at different positions. That's it, nothing more than that. Is artificial womb possible without woman egg? In principle, yes. Right now, again, you can easily get woman's egg if you pay them. Heck, they already sell aborted fetuses. I'm not even joking. I was shocked, like that's a thing. And they do. So that's not an issue. Update about back pain. So far, I have to say the surgery worked. But again, I think I made a mistake for like last month. I overworked a lot because again, there was no pain. So I was like, okay, let me work, and it started to come back. Now I'm like, okay, putting my belt again, and I'm trying to make sure that I do not sit. Basically, I have to make a habit why muscles are always like this, not like this. This always happens. Like this is almost natural for men to like, I cannot afford that. Like if my spine is like this, ta-da, I'm good. But it has to remain like that. I cannot go from this. So again, not for 1 minute, 2 minutes. I have all flexibility. It's just that if I'm sitting, I have to sit like this, like, completely hard. But like, other than that, I know saying it easy, but have hope. There is this guy who says, he want to watch something cool, and he says, like, he was also had like some court case and all that, and like he said, it does get better. Again, I'm running on hope, so like I'm not gonna joke about it. Just like I'm tired. I'm not even depressed or angry. This time I'm just tired. Like when he said that, like again, he's a lawyer, he deals with this, so it's like, Wednesday for him. It's almost like how my brother talks about surgery. It's like, oh, we're just gonna slice here, we're gonna remove the knee. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, he was explaining what our father has to go through for like, a knee surgery. Like, oh, we're just going to open from here, and then just going to drill it out. I'm like, what the hell? But again, he's a doctor. That's what he deals with. So it's normal for. Same goes with the lawyer. It's like, yeah. It's like, I'll take care. Like lawyer give me a very confident vibe where it's like, dude, don't worry about the judgment. Okay? Don't worry about that. It will not be overturned. Again, knock on wood, I hope. But I cannot promise about the money. Okay. Like, hey, what more can you do? No, I have not watched Breaking Bad. Might watch it at like few years later, but like not watch. Take care of yourself. Maybe go outside sometime in morning in place, if possible. I used to do that. Like again, my body is like breaking down simply because again, this is I'm now realizing that energy, youth energy, that 20 to 30 energy, I wasted in this court. That's the thing that breaks me. It's like I could have been doing so much more. Like right now, I'm not joking. There was a desire in me that I'm gonna finally upgrade to, again, based on how Ahirawat goes, as in like the engine company. That's my game plan now, so to say. As in, if Ahirawat does not go the way I'm expected to, okay, cool, awesome. I tried something, it worked, awesome. If it did not work, awesome. I'm gonna upgrade the monitor to this display into a smart board. But again, now I have to keep the money aside for that quote. And again, that's just one case. What if the second case that is like, being reopened, they waste time on that and then go to High Court again? It's almost like my ability to see my own future has diminished. Like I cannot see a future where I am free. And even if I'm free like 50 years from now, like what's the point? So it's like does it got so much money get wasted? It's my money, na? They keep charging penalty to me, so it's my money being used to kaput me. Ironically, there is an ironic part of me. If I die, like the end, Anupam Vipul ship deletes, they actually lose the court case. It's like because as long as I'm alive, only then they can get. So, yeah. Do you have to wear belt or maintain posture for lifetime? Of course. Let's see, bad posture is the thing that gave me. Now I am no longer as what you call free as I could have been if I had maintained good posture from day one. It's a basically penalty of a bad posture. And no, belt I do not have to wear 24/7 or like again most of the time. It's just that from August, which is ironic. Like I was happy after so long because again that case was I would go to jail, like big expensive penalty. I did not go to jail, so that was like I was first time relieved, so I took a 1 week break. Then things happened, like festival happened, and this time first time my family was a bit relieved, so they actually celebrated with the festivals and like they actually enjoyed it. It's like because again the back of the head was like finally cleared. My head was like still stuck because I was like High Court might be there, High Court might be there, High Court it was there. So again, ideal scenario is we get very mild what you call financial penalty, which again still horrifies me because that means if they get money from this, they will use that money to go to Supreme Court to increase even more money. It's just that infinite money glitch, so to say. So that does, I feel, but I never wanted to be in your position, lol. Of course, I do not wish anybody to be in my position. It's like, bro, like again, I'm not saying this as to look down on people. I'm lucky. Like if I had a job, I would be dead. Like flat out, let me be very clear. If any one of you ever gets into like the hellhole that I'm dealing with, and if you have a job, you'll be dead. You'll be dead flat out. And it's like I have the luck of this YouTube system. Otherwise, I'll be dead. Trump did live stream with his opponent. How he got much big balls. Yeah, Trump is a very robust character, so to say. Trump is very robust character. Others are not. It's true. Cannot make most things organized. Like gets messy. It's true that in life, yeah, there is a saying now. Like you have a plan and the life has a plan. Okay, my plan was something different. Again, if you ask Anupam Vipul that first. Like the biggest major jump I made in life was this YouTube thing. It's like, okay, the game art career, it worked. Like, it's not like I was not successful. I became a game artist. I worked on AAA games. So I was very happy with that. And again, even if you will say, okay, you got fired from the first company, I had second job. And again, here's the deal, because company fired me, I had payment, 2 months of severance. And here's the deal, I got a new job. So basically, if you have looked into, like if a CA looked into my account, it would look like I had two jobs at the same time. It was like this overlapping payment. So I was sorted. Like there was no scenario where I was like, not like, oh, you do not get a job. Like, of course I got a job. And the company that fired me, company went kaput. So again, I was not the greatest, but I also not the worst. So there is a very good chance, very good parallel future where Anupam Vipul never made the jump from game artist to YouTuber. But again, that could have been different thing. So it is what it is. It's a completely different, if this then that. And again, when I came home, I made a promise to mom and dad. It's like, give me 2 years. In that 2 years, I should be able to figure out some actual earning, even a little bit, because again, that is one benefit. Living in a familiar house does save a lot of money. So I asked 2 years. I got payment sorted by second year. So things were working fine. If you had asked at that time, do you think Anupam Vipul will waste years of his life in court? I'm like, what the hell? What's the point? But it is what it is. Next hearing in court. Again, hopefully, knock on wood, I do not have to travel. Hopefully. Hopefully. What is your dilemma? Maybe you can figure out something mental and physical. Doing small things in both can help in multi. I do everything you can think of. Every single thing. It's just that my body is now breaking down. It's like my body is like, no. I used to walk evening, and now my knees are like, no. You're going to go to hospital if you do that. It's like, again, it's basically if your operating system, as in this puppy, cracks too much, your body will fail. Because again, this has to be healthy in order to maintain this whole thing. It's no longer maintaining it. And again, I can't blame it. It's just that, And yeah, let that be very clear. There are a lot of people who are far more robust than me. That is like, bro, this is chump change. I can handle 10 times better than this. Yeah, I hope so. But like, it's not me. Like, so. If you don't have any problem at your 20s, it's better prevention from future spine. If I don't have any problem at age 20, does belt will... belt is, you don't need belt to prevent spinal injury. You just need to have good posture and flexibility. Basically, as long as you have flexibility and good posture, you will be sorted. And first thing, if your spine hurts more than a week, go to a doctor. So that is there. What do you think about gun rights in America? Again, it's necessary for them. And again, that's the primary reason why their Independence Day is like 275 years ago. It's part of them. Like, it will not make sense to anyone from the outside. It is necessary from them. It will never make sense to outside. Do not waste time on that. What you doing? Okay. What you doing? Life is bit slapping hard. How to handle it, from circumstances to parents to having no friends. See, if you say you have no friends, I'll judge you. Like, as a dude, that's the one good thing nature gives you. You can make friends. And if you can't make friends, I'll judge you. Because again, I made friends. Again, I'm not joking. Like, the sole reason, two bright lights in my life is I always get good teachers and I always get good friends. And it's not that all friends are good. It's just that the good friends I cultivate. I do my best to, reach out to them, maintain them and all that. Hey, irony. I was just walking in the court and one guy goes, hey, bro, what are you doing here? It's like, I'm like, what? Again, I stressed, barely understood anything. So it's like, oh, it's like, he's literally from my hometown. And he was like, oh, I worked there. Just like, okay, we had a good talk and all that. So it's very... So again, I'm very open about this. Like, if I did not have good friend and network to fall back onto, like, because yes, you cannot talk to your parents, because again, in your parents' eye, you do not exist. The baby exists. That the baby they brought into this world, that baby exists. So they will never talk to you like as an adult. So that always creates an issue where it's like, you cannot, like, deconstruct yourself, and it's like, okay, this is what's happening. Because again, from their point of view, and again, especially if they did not had hell, this sort of messy hell, they're like, oh, it's a minor issue. It's like, bro, you're dying. If you've been dead if you had to expose to this. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is. So you need good friend network. Friends are only group of people where you can be at equal level, where it's like, this is what I'm going through. I can actually talk about it and expose myself without being stabbed. So I do have that. And again, it does keep me alive. No denying that. So that's that. Does Supreme Court have time for BS cases? Dude, what else do they do other than BS cases? How about trillions investment? How Uh, how is brightening trillions of investment and people say it's destroying America's future and economy? Why people hate Trump like he's their ex? Again, the smear campaign against Trump is average as a politician. It's just the smear campaign against him is godly. And again, they hate him because they cannot control him. Republican Party cannot control him. Democrat definitely can't control him. So that creates a scenario where it's like, dude, this is the most people are not getting like how big of a deal it is that he's an independent. Like he came from nothing. He's just like, bro, I'm gonna run for president. He's like, lol. You can watch like what was Obama? Yeah, Obama was like actually reading on his like mean tweets. It's like Trump commented that Obama is the worst president of the United States, and Obama memed about it. Is like at least I am a president. It's like nah, bro. Trump is the president. So that's one of the things. Like again, the smear campaign did not work and it broke people. Like imagine you actually trusted the media, actually were buying into media's lie. It will break you when you realize that it's a lie. So you have to go full kaput. Surrogacy is legal for single men in America but not in India. Our government puts too much restriction. See, India, Hindu specifically, has to die because we became cuck. So don't think too much about it. It's like it's a done deal. Get over it. Move on. I don't know much about but you would have helped if you were a job. It could be worse. Don't give up. I'll be fine. I don't go outside. Why doesn't have friends doing homeschooling? I don't go outside. That's why I don't have. Did your parents actually did not send you to school? Anyway, the books you are reading. Right now, I'm not reading. I'm planning to buy another book. It's like I do need to get back into my routine. But again, I am too overwhelmed recently. And again, it's not pain or it's depression. It's just tired. It's just that. Again, the lawyer said, no, it's like, yeah, they can go to basically Supreme Court. I'm like, and again, the fact if they will make money, they will sue for the second case also to be reopened so they can increase their compensation. Basically using my family's money to kill me. It's like, it is taxing. My friends are professor means lecturers from college time. That is right thing for me. Yeah, it's good. It's like, see, if a man come and says to me that I do not have friend, I'll judge the man. It's like, bro, that's the one easy thing to do. That's the one easy thing. Why does Hindu got with surrogacy? See, don't waste time on that. Like Hindus are not the brightest bulb. Like we are digging our own grave. We are not bright. Get over it. Like get over it. Let's talk about this High Court. So, High Court has multiple benches, and to get inside High Court, first you have to have that clearance. Then again, the bag, the inspection of your bag and all that. Like there's lot of filter to get into High Court. Like I can say like go to family court near you for district case. You can go there, but like for this, what you say. High Court, you can't. And the difference between district court and High Court is that can I earn millions if I leave engineering and become family court judge? Dude, you will not earn. Like governmental job does not give you a lot of money. And yeah, you can earn under the table, but like you're not going to make that much money. The finance one and stay strong. Do you not have any online friends too? I have understood by bitch slapping by head officially wasting my 3 years between 24 to 27. Ooh. I do have to say in that regard, I did luck out. Like I did not do a college graduation, but I did like an institute graduation and it was a good decision. A, did not cost too much. B, like I studied in Bangalore, got job in Bangalore. So it worked and it was good. It was good. Things for India will be better in 2026. I can't say about but technology like 20 and M5, those things are irrelevant. It's like, again, I keep saying that people have this very retarded idea of technology where it's like technology matters. It's like, no, babies matter. No baby equal dead. It's like it does not matter, oh, I have this like skyscraper. Like, do you have a family? No, the end. Skyscraper will fade. It's the same thing. That survives only through skill, not scope of government job, because it doesn't give skill to learn. You look like IIT. I've been to IIT Kanpur. They called me. Basically, the student group organized a festival, Tech Kriti, I think it was called, and I was invited there to cover it and all that. It was okay. So I'm acquiring skills in chemistry. Again, the best thing you have to understand in basically school and colleges is that you have to learn how to learn on your own. That's the most important thing, the most important thing. And like again, Naman Gandhi, again, a young CEO I was talking about, and I asked him like, why did he selected, because again, he's from, like he did post-graduation from chemistry. So why the heck he selected quantum physics for post-graduation? No, sorry, PhD, I think, or something like that. And he said it very clearly, like he spent enough time to get what do you call experience with math and like reading the paper, and like he understood enough about chemistry that if he has to learn something in the future, he can look up the research paper and go through it. It's like, you know, like if I want to understand how things work, like I can go into it. Where did I get that? That is the same experience I've been doing for last 7 years. So if I like, you know, find a technology, it's like I can dive deep into it. Why? Because that's what I've been doing, that's what I've been practicing. So it's a practice skill now. So he has that for chemistry. It's like he good. He's like, even if there is a chemistry that I don't understand, I have enough horsepower, enough oomph where I can like, okay, let's spend some time into it, let's try to understand it. If I can't, I can listen to some podcast about it. That a lot of scientific podcasts talk a professor and all that. So that part is sorted. Like he learned how to learn. Now quantum physics is a completely different ball game. So he needed a bit of a running start. That's why he's doing that. So that's the core aim of studies. It's not to study, it's learn how to study. So I know you're too sad. Your brother became doctor and you nothing. No, I'm not nothing. I'm not nothing. Again, people used to tease me. It's like, you know, in the early days, it's like, you know, bhaiya doctor banega, beta compounder banega. It's like, you know, I'll be the writing the prescription. But again, for what I did with my life, I'm very happy with it. The only thing I'm unhappy about is that court case. Other than that, everything about my life, I'm happy. Like, here's the deal. People call me sir without me asking it, without me having the ability to control their grades, exam, or them paying me. They call me sir out of their own. I achieved that much. I'm happy with that. And again, as term to intellectual people, like actual intellectual, not like, you know, liberal intellectual. I'm like actual intellectual. Like, no, I built this goddamn concrete. I built this technology. I like, you know, actual horsepower. I have met a lot of them, a lot. Like, and again, this is what my younger version would have wanted. This is, you know, if you had told me like, oh, you become this and all that, that was never my dream. Never. I am literally living my dream. It's just that there is a giant, what you call, cancer coming out. Nothing more than that. I have seen nowadays most of my classmates hate studying but preparing for government jobs. Yeah. A guy who did 20 years of relationship counselor told me that if you wanted to get married, just stupid sim, which 90% of people who married to just, if you wanted to marry you, you are just stupid simp, which tell me if you wanted to marry you. I don't get it, like it does not make sense what you're trying to type. I'm going to speak about marriage group was to be many. Jaipur dialogue, can we please? I don't know. Quote lately, quote is what it is. It's not my kind of brother. It's not nothing. He is doing good and going to future. Consistency matters. Whoever wants to be expert in chemistry always have watch Breaking Bad as his inspirational source for chemists. Really? Because again, they flat out say that they made up most of the chemistry. Again, I get thematically, but like from chemistry point of view, the core is your life and why you don't become engineer. I think that's why you don't become engineer. No. See, I never wanted to be engineer because it required mathematics and I hated mathematics. It required mathematics, I hated mathematics. And as of now, again, let's say, what does engineering means? Like building things, right? Building cool shit. That's what it means. Like if you ask a child what does engineering means, it means building cool stuff. Am I getting to that luxury where I can build cool stuff? Yes. I built a few mesh starter. I built so many things, small things, big things. Heck, that PCB breakout board. Again, unfortunately, I broke this screen when I was pulling it out. Again, that pulling out did not do anything. I dropped it afterwards, so it cracked. But again, I did manage to do that. And while I'm pressing it right, it does work. So I got the proof of concept done, meaning this breakout board does work, meaning that 10 pin to 10 pin breakout does work. And yes, the coding, everything does work. And this was my first ever surface mount soldering. Basically, this thing you see, this is the first surface mounted soldering I did on that, and it worked. And again, second part, this breakout board was designed in such a way that you can mount in a breadboard without it having any issue. And I even got that sorted. So your boy is happy. I'm happy. Like, I wanted to do something, I did that. That's the engineer part of me wanted. It's like, you wanted to do something, do it. I am doing it. It's not like if this, then that. It's like, I am doing it. It's not if this. It's like, it is me. So I am, there is, again, if you remove the code case, my life is amazingly good. Amazing. I think it's almost like my life is trying to balance itself out, because again, if you remove this, like, right, let's just say remove this, I'll be like, not because I will be making more money, it's just that I will be spending so little. So I think my life is trying to balance. I was like, yo, my man. It's like, think it this way, like, I did something so bizarre that most people don't know what the hell 3D game artist is. And I did that. I got job into that. Then I made YouTube. I got money from that. Like, I said it and I did it, it worked. It's like my life was going too perfect. So court case was almost like, a missile is like, whoa, you can't win everything, man. But I think the missile payload was a bit bigger than I anticipated. Breaking Bad for chemistry, I don't know how much we put inspiration from right place is important. Uttarakhand government asks every youth who are living in a relationship to register by government. Yeah, so they can F them. But again, if you're dumb enough to do that, it's like, it's on you. At some point, it becomes your own fault. Your skin looks better, seems like you're getting better sleep. Dude, when was sleep stopped? That's the one good thing. Like, I always sleep like a child. That's not an issue. That's Uttarakhand migration camping. Really? Is Uttarakhand government really going that stupid? Breaking Bad is a series where you have magical power of chemistry in real life, kind of chemistry applicable. Anyway, again, someday I'll watch it. But it's a long thing. It's a long thing. Humanity should have never invented. No. Without marriage, we would not have gotten this far. It's just that we contaminated the marriage with a lie. I keep saying that. Like, there is nothing that does not, that can break a man other than lie. We put too much lie into this, institution of marriage. Too much lie into it. Like, why? I have no idea. Consequence? Oh, bad. Like, bad consequences. But it is what it is. It's none of my concern. Oh, there was another thing. Because again, there are so many mobile repair shops, I can even manage to buy this soda paste, basically. But again, I realized, like, I do not have the syringe big enough that I can pull it out and put it. And then I realized I don't even have a hot plate or hot air gun that is hot enough. But thankfully, I saw someone who was doing basically that surface mount soldering with drag soldering. Again, flex PCB has like 10 small pins. So you can see like 10 small pins here. But it did work. I did manage to solder it. And another thing I bought was this. Basically, I do have a lot of multimeter, but I don't have, like, a very thin, what you call. Oh, I put it somewhere else. Hold on. I'll show you guys. That would make sense. That should make sense how a normal multimeter probe looks. Yep. Here we go. So this is normal multimeter probe you will get with most of the purchases. But again, this is too thick for breadboard or even small things. So I was actually shocked that it was available locally. Remove everything else, the fact that it was available locally, that was a big thing. So I bought these things. Ta-da! As you can see. These are much smaller. These are so small that I can actually plonk it. You can see, I can plonk it. So it makes my life much easier. So it was a really, not that expensive, and I'm very happy that I got it locally. So, that was a very good purchase. I did this, I think, on Saturday, last week Saturday. holy damn, I have to say this week was lightning. Like I did not do double work, which again I'm regretting now, because again I have to make sure tonight I work extra hard to finish the shot. Otherwise, there won't be any shot tomorrow. But you have to do whatever you gotta do. But it is what it is. Again, I was like too psychologically stressed, so that time like I'm not mad at my past of self for not overworking. It's like, because again, overworking gave me the spinal issue. It's like, yeah, let's try to avoid that. I support tricycle. Why don't you like motorcycle? It's not my jam. It's not that I hate it. It's just not my jam. I do not like changing gears. If you make it automatic, I'm gonna buy it, but it's not automatic. So, USA can ban the EV lithography machine for India, just like it did for China. Most likely, yes. You want 72. For China coming out with the best semiconductor. It's not very far, but again, you have to understand that China's biggest issue is that they broke their foundation. If you force one child policy, it comes to bite you, and it's reaching now. Like they are screaming now. It's like, bro, we cannot meet CCP. Government gives oh, we need this many soldiers. It's like, dude, we don't have that many. We don't have that many. Like, and it's like, oh, there's this many school, this many graduates. Like, we don't have kids anymore. Now they're like, okay, young people, they're like, okay, get pregnant young people. In colleges, they used to fire, girls and boys who were like, pregnant and all that. Now they are encouraging it, because again, they kaputted. Basically, China did not made a bright future. They sold their future to made them shine in brighty in the present. So it's almost unnatural. It's like almost like, selling my kidneys to start a business. It's like, yeah, but like, is it worth it? So it's something like that. Innovation needs science. It doesn't care about for China catching. Okay. What about innovation requires safety and stability, so you can do that. Otherwise, you will be at animal kingdom. We would not have graduated from animal kingdom to human kingdom without marriage. I keep saying that, like that is the biggest jump that gave humanity. Again, a lot of things also helped, like fire, written language, family unit. All these things helped. You can't just like, okay, remove one thing and all that. What to buy an oscilloscope for? Dude, you will get a toy at that site of price. What about Airavat engine testing update? Again, engine is not at testing phase. We are manufacturing phase. This time we are simulating everything before machining it in metal, so we'll know that it works. But again, if things go well, we should have it by December, like actual running. If that happens, that will be a very big, that could be my third life decision, where it's like, okay, let's park YouTube, let's go into that Ahiravat thing, let's go YOLO on that. That could also happen. Or if, let's say, that does not work, or the testing result is really bad, again, cool. That was something that I was trying, it did not work out, cool, no problem. I'll switch to something else. And again, the biggest purchase would be getting a smart board. That will help me a lot. You don't support Apple, but USA Adobe use Adobe, that is so sad. See, you have nothing better to say, you're just randomly pulling out random bullshit. It's like, I hate Apple for a company reason. Adobe, there is no alternative to it. There is nothing. You can bitch and moan about it, but there is no alternative. And I worked in 3D industry. I worked with people who do VFX. So trust me when I say that, there is no alternative. People are trying to make alternative, but it's not there. Apple has alternative. And again, Apple is a hardware company, which somehow, again, Adobe, nobody says that Adobe is great. That's the good part. Where it's like, okay, this is a bad system, but we have to put up with it. I'm happy with that. It's like, it's a bad system, but people are like, no, this is orgasm. That's what I hate. That's what happens in Apple. For flywheel, it's 16 USD. I don't know. What food you like? If happy, eat them. If not, still eat them. Be happy. Yeah, I might eat good foods. See, think in this way. It will take some time for me to equalize to this new reality that cases will not be over, not anytime soon, and I have to be ready for the next chapter of my battle. Like I thought, clearing all these three will be a big deal. And again, it is a big deal. Most people don't even survive this long. So I did that, but oh no, now it's a, stage 2, like second boss battle. And now I have to mentally prepare what if there is a supreme boss battle, like Supreme Court battle. So that is there. Russian military is a great. Only babies. Viagra phase in China, they are working artificial womb to West. See, working on artificial womb versus actually having babies and actually having healthy babies delivered out of it, and not to mention have enough people willing to risk it. Because again, you have to have faith in public, faith in the system. Once faith breaks, people don't want children. It's almost like a natural fail-safe built into us that we do not want to have kids if you lose faith. Like that's what killed Russia. Russia literally, if you look into birth rate, they're surviving. World War II survived it. Basically, Afghanistan war, they survived it. But the moment USSR cracked, the birth rate collapsed. Like basically, people lost faith in the system, and they never recovered from it. Never recovered. Basically, if you lose faith, technology will not be able to help you. You have to build faith. So your opponent well educated or tribal? See, it's irrelevant. They have nothing better to do, and it's my money they are using to kill me. So it's irrelevant. Do not go in a negative direction. Maybe it's a selfishness of watching your video. Scared for losing good video. A lot of research. I only know some Indian channels, but you are different in fellows. What are the 3 ultimate truths of life? I don't know. I do not know. But I have to say, like, it is like, I do have to say, like, I did manage to go to, oh, by the way, in the description of this video, I'll share link of that compound, that 1,000 crore rupee compound. It's a huge compound. That compound, it's so huge that there is freaking battery vehicles that you can move around. I was like, damn, like it's huge. On other news, something good happened. Not good, like I would say something planned, that once it actually worked, and yes, there is video in my Discord and my Telegram, so you can see that it actually worked temporarily, but it did work. So I got the proof of concept that this soldering job of surface mounted device, yes, it works. The wiring in breadboard does work, so I'm happy, like it does work. So I ordered basically in DigiKey. Now DigiKey and Mouser, both of them have the same setup. You have to order more than $100, so they will not have shipping charges. So I ordered 3 kosher display. What was the brand name? Kosher International, which again, why? Most likely I think that is the exact display used by G-Shock, and again that looks much better than this puppy. But I also ordered 1 sharp display, because again, kosher one, nobody has done it yet. So I do not know it will work with GFX library or not. If it works with GFX library, GG. If it does not, then it creates a hassle. I have to ask ChatGPT to make it and hope that it can make device driver library. Not impossible, maybe able to ChatGPT able to do it, because again I think it's just modification, because I looked into the data sheet of both basically Corsair and Sharp, and these are the only 2 companies so far manufacturing MIP, so I'm pretty sure it will be logical for both of the company to be reasonably close enough. Because again, it does not make sense to create your own library. And the reason why I think Kosher is the one that is supplying G-Shock, because in Mouser site, if you search that part, they have a hexagonal, they have G-Shock photo, and they have a display that is very weirdly cut. The only reason why that makes sense is that if you mass produced it for G-Shocks. So that's why, like, I have a vibe feeling where it's like, I think that's what it is. Again, so 3 pieces of that, 3 pieces of basically bit bigger version of this, and again, very high resolution. This is 96 by 96, ancient. It's not even manufactured. But what I'm buying is 256 by 256. Yeah, 256 by 256. And to make sure that, what if I fail to make the driver? Okay, no problem. Although my watch project will be stuck, but I did order a sharp display. This is different. This is like a rectangular sharp display. But let's see how that works and all that. So I ordered those things, and just to make sure that $100 is met, I ordered 3:1 shrinker tubing. Again, it is available in India, but it's like very rare to find exact dimensions, like what it is, how it is. And I think it's reasonably cheap in DigiKey. Although there is a penalty, while going above $100, you get free shipping, but you get free shipping in USA. The moment it comes to India, it goes through what we call this customs, and it's expensive. Like for almost like 8,000, 9,000 rupee, not even 8 9,000, like almost 10,000. I have to pay 5,000 on custom charges. Now one person in Telegram did suggest that there are intermediary service. Basically I can have DigiKey deliver items to this intermediary will charge me small fee, much smaller than the what you call that fee, so to say, the customs. And like let's say custom is 5,000, they can reduce it to like let's say 1,000 and I can get my part. So if that, again, I'll try that, like for if I order something else again, if that works, that should allow me to access DigiKey, Mauser, these sort of things far more reliably. Hold on. My apologies. So, hold on. But faith can't build unlike traditional. But that faith can be built unlike. See, let's see what happens future to have 70. Many single are willing to adopt their own biological child from artificial. So, what's the need of faith here? See, you need faith for. Without faith, why you are having kids? Like again, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, try it. Other than that, there is no answer to that. Europe actions are killing Ukraine's future economic growth. Again, it's a meaningless point because again, it is what is happening right now. And again, let's assume 4 years from now, right? Because Russia-Chechnya war lasted 8 years. So this will last at least that much. What will have Ukraine in that 8 years? First, they would have made Russia bleed. Russia is dead. And again, most people who are actually looking the whole statement, that's the only thing Ukraine has that Russia would want is people. Their birth rate never recovered. Putin did try to do a lot of things, but it never recovered. Ukraine was on much better path. So having the whole Ukraine directly going into it, that would have solved that problem, at least for temporary. Because again, Ukraine is like 1.8 and Russia is 1.5 or something like that. So again, it was not, both of them are not healthy, but like, you know, at least it would have extended life. But going this much slaughter, and again, is Ukrainians are losing? Of course, they're also losing blood. But are Russians losing? Yes. Are Russians losing more? Yes. The current ratio is that at current rates of land capture, it will take, give or take, 50 to 100 years to capture whole of Ukraine. So yeah, that's not happening. And second part, this is the first time in the whole news cycle of 4 years, Ukraine is hitting inside Russia. Like actually you are seeing Moscow region losing electricity. Why? Because Flamingo is going boom, drones are going boom. First time since basically fall of Soviet Union, you are seeing vehicle lineups in petrol pumps because there is no fuel. Why? Because Ukrainian sanction, as in Ukrainian drones going boom boom on refinery towers. One does not has an effect. 20, 30 refinery attacks, that has an impact. And of course, it affects the outer rural regions first, then it affects the central region. So if Ukraine keep doing this, if they keep doing this, and let's say it does work, which again, all the data currently that we have shows that it does work, Russia does not have a bright future. That 8 years took too long. That was for Chechnya. Ukraine has much better strength, and not to mention their strength is growing. So they started, Russia had everything. Now there are like, okay, Russia lost most of its naval asset, most of it, let that sink in. Moscow, the flagship killer, like that was the selling point of Moscow. It's like, you know, it can go toe to toe with Russia's, US's, what do you call, carrier group, and it can bitch slap carrier group. And Ukraine is like, here's an ancient missile known as Neptune missile, a go boomer. And it boomed. Again, hastily, missile did not kill the ship. Because again, that is a battleship. It was designed to tank hits. So how the heck two ancient missile known as Neptune can boom it? Corruption. Missile hit generally causes a fire. Every battleship is trained crew supposed to put out the fire. They did not knew that there was a fire on the ship. Why? Because all the radio was stolen. Yeah, corruption. Their Air Force, they used to have like, you know, 5 or 6 of those like big dome planes that you see, that radar flying commanders. Now there are only 2 flying. NATO always tracks those, like there are only 5 left. So how Russia started, it was like, mine is bigger than yours. Now what they have is like, mine is injured than yours. One country is literally learning and growing exponentially, while other is like, what if we send more people to Kaputa, but they will get land? It's like, and Ukraine is like, it's literally entrapment. It's like, okay, come. It's like they are giving 1 kilometer for, and blood rate is like, I keep forgetting, what was the blood rate? Because again, Russia has acknowledged, they have acknowledged 250,000 deaths. That deletes your future. You do not have a future if you kaput that many men. And in tiny nation as Russia with a declining population, yeah, that's not like, oh, it will harm Russia. It will delete Russia. And that's what they have acknowledged. Others are saying it's at least 400,000, 4 lakhs. I'm like, damn. And Ukraine has not suffered that many. And again, that's why they do not fight to the bitter end. There is no point. It's like, let them come in. And again, if they do not give any land, they will fight much harder. If they give them land, the meat grinder tactics work. So it's literally what we have done in World War II. Like if you read World War strategy, a lot of commanders did that. It was very horrifying. And that's how, lost. Like they did that. Like, hey, come back, come. It's like, oh, you're gaining land, but like, and then they realize, oh, my back end broke. So it's very different. Again, I'll do a detailed video on this at 4-year anniversary of this. That normal uses chemistry solve left chance to break. Should be more than make the world beautiful because most beautiful that in the way they should outbreed everyone. Yeah, that's not happening. Again, that has not been happening since the fall of Soviet Union. They are dead. Like type Eid celebration 2024 if you want to see what's happening to Russia today. Not what you wish to see, what really is. Go. Oh, not 2024, 2025, Moscow. We have imagination real knowledge can is education a reason for lowering birth rate? No. My professor told me I don't be for her, but my foolishness now I'm facing the consequences of my action. See, as long as you can accept consequences of your action, you will survive. 2022 Supreme Court banned single man surrogacy. Smartest person ever. Interesting. Modi also thought that corruption would be with his opportunity, but he also got the reality check. It means to say I was free to, so I joined referendum right bumps travel, and there is corruption in China. That's why they are doing some changes. Worst thing you can buy. Who said I bought it? Material cost of LFP is around 40 USD for flywheel. Material cost is 16 per kilowatt. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. Flywheel does not scale, meaning if I give you a lithium iron phosphate battery, the voltage curve is stable. If I give you flywheel, it's only a short duration thing because the voltage goes to 0. Because you have to have dual, or if you can have like a synchronous generator, it is like a very good what you call ride through, 5 minutes, 4 minutes ride through, which again, a lot of data center have that, but ride through. You cannot store 100 megawatt hour on flywheels. Why Adobe has no replacement like Microsoft Office, have Linux, LibreOffice. See, people are trying to build it. Come to Delhi NCR, affordable service. I was in Delhi, might have to travel again. No, this time it won't be Delhi. But yeah, let's see. That no. Material cost is like manufacturing, high volume production. It's like, yeah. Flywheel does not work, man. Like we have been trying this from 1960. It's a UPS technology. You can have it as like, you have a motor that is running from the grid. You have a giant heavy flywheel and then running the generator, and that's how you're powering your equipment. So that acts as a very good stabilizer. Awesome. You run out of grid power, it still spins for long enough that you can start the generator. And that's what NASA has. That they have a lot of system. How would you create an uninterruptible power supply? Have that flywheel running a generator, and motor is providing the flywheel is providing the power. So flywheel becomes a buffer, like a mechanical buffer. And because it's a mechanical motion, you get complete smooth sine wave. And once they get the generators back online and they can like start the system. By the way, Trump is not independent. Cool. Why not replacement of Adobe Premiere subscription is very painful. See, you can do whatever you want to do. There are a lot of options. But again, if let's say I am working with a client says, give me your PSD file. I can't fight with him. If he is paying me, I do not get the luxury of fighting with him. It's like, oh, why don't you support this format? That's the only reason. That's the only reason. There is no this or that. It's as simple as that. Photoshop was amazing for so long that it is default. You know, what do we say when we edit a file? It's been photoshopped. Like it's a verb. That word is a verb. That's not something that you get in day one. It takes decades to build. They have built it and now they are milking the profit of it. Now, are there other companies creating alternatives? Of course. Will any be successful? Time will tell. But as of now, there is nothing that is like ready to go YOLO. At the time of Alfred Nobel, things are emerging. So is ancient technology from it. Alfred Nobel, things are emerging. I'm not sure what exactly, except pumped hydro, which other text, yeah, at large scale, pumped hydro, it's like a different tool for different scale. Like again, if somebody says, I want to make a flywheel UPS, yeah, buy it. Pick up a phone and there are 5 to 6 companies that are selling that. If you say, I want to have battery storage for a household, shut up, take money. If you say, I want to have small scale energy storage, like let's say 10 megawatt, 100 megawatt, that sort of thing. Okay. If you're saying like, I want 10 gigawatt hour battery storage, I'm like, no. Either convert coal power plant into thermal energy storage or convert pumped hydro. Those things will work. Again, different tool for different scale. So same thing applies. Our bold vision of future Friday. See, they have replacement. Replacement is just not ready yet. It will take time. If I were a gunpowder usage, he made a better powder, not Pew powder. Pew powder is from China. He made a better Pew powder. Basically, at that time they call it smokeless. Because again, if you watch very old movies, it was like, white cloud, like boo. Now, after he does that, like, slow down and clean burn, he makes something that is like, smokeless. Now, again, it's not purely smokeless. It's just that compared to what used to be there, it's like, very transparent. Tomorrow's short topic. I do not know. I haven't built it yet. I have to now work. It's gonna be difficult. Yep. Make a video on Afghanistan. No, that's not the topic of the. And again, I don't need to. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, things will be normalizing. Anyway, bye.